Hi friends, I hope you are well. We meet again for a new video on your channel, Barça Spotlight. Thank you for all those who have already subscribed and all of those who subscribe to our channel. We're going to talk about the latest information on the Barça player who went to the national teams and news. Raphinha is wowing his Brazilian teammates, and the captain is clear. He's a phenomenon. The Barça striker has received praise from Captain Marquinhos, who believes that if he continues as he has been, he could be among the top contenders to win the Ballon d'Or. Raphinha has become a leader, not only at FC Barcelona, but also for the Brazilian national team. The Barça striker is having his best season as a professional, which hasn't gone unnoticed. Marquinhos, his captain in the Seleção, was full of praise for Raphinha during his performance 2 days before traveling to Argentina for the 2026 World Cup qualifier. Raphinha is a phenomenon. Now everyone sees his potential and everything he can do, something we've already seen internally within the national team. We've already seen his importance, his commitment, his mentality, and his leadership, said the PSG center back. Marquinhos praised the Barça striker's leadership, starting with the fact that he exemplifies his focus on attack and defense as well as his character, someone who takes responsibility on and off the pitch. As an example, he cited the scene in which Raphinha reprimanded Vinícius Jr. for delaying his departure from the pitch when he was substituted at the end of last Thursday's match, in which Brazil beat Colombia 2-1, given the possibility that the referee would give him a yellow card and make him miss the match against Argentina due to suspension. He is very intelligent and always has the right words. He showed that well by stripping Vini and showing himself to be a leader and potential captain. He did that because he was thinking of the group first, he said. These are things that weren't visible from the outside, but people were already seeing them from the inside, added the central defender, who believes that if Raphinha continues at the same level until the end of the season, he has a good chance of being among the main contenders for the Ballon d'Or. Ballon. Raphinha, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have the Ballon d'Or in mind. The Barça winger, interviewed by former Barça player Romario on his TV channel, clarified that thinking too much about himself can become a distraction, but believes that if I achieve my goals, the possibility of winning an individual award will be very high. Raphinha, the star of a spectacular season, is already being asked about the Ballon d'Or by Romario on his TV channel. And from Barça star to Barça legend, the confession has come. It's normal that it comes to mind, and if I told you otherwise, I would be lying. But I try to put that aside and focus on my personal goals in my career, whether it's scoring goals, providing assists, or winning titles, explained the Barça striker, between caution and logical ambition. In the program, he performed the ritual of touching Romario's legs to transfer his powers to him. I think if I achieve all the goals I wrote down in my notebook by the end of the season, my chances of winning an individual award will be very high, Raphinha added. But I don't like to focus too much on the Ballon d'Or, because thinking about it too much can become a distraction. My main goal is to score goals, create chances, win titles, and enjoy playing. Romario reminded him that his 11 Champions League goals are a record for a Brazilian in a single season. To be honest, I didn't even know I was so close to reaching those numbers. I found out when they told me, and it was a real surprise. I'm very happy to have achieved it. Raphinha replied, saying, I'm having a great time in Barcelona. It's indescribable. It's incredible. So much so that he didn't prioritize winning the World Cup with Brazil over winning the Champions League with Barça. Both. Regarding Barça, he admitted that his best friend in the locker room is LAMINE YAMAL, an exceptional talent. Incredible. For me, it's up to him, but he has everything it takes to break records and win individual awards for years to come. It all depends on him. He also praised Robert Lewandowski. He's a goal machine, there's no doubt about it. He knows how to position himself, and it's no coincidence that during his 3 seasons at Barcelona, he scored more than 20 goals each season. It's not easy. Enclave de Brazil revealed, Neymar and Ronaldinho were a great inspiration for me. I didn't get to see much of Ronaldinho when he was playing because I was too young. But thanks to YouTube, I was able to watch videos of him and other players like Rivaldo and Ronaldo. And he admitted, I spoke with Neymar and he asked me what my favorite number was. I told him 11 because I've had it since I was little and I grew up watching Neymar and Ronaldinho. Pedri and LAMINE, protagonists and waiting for Araujo. 6 FC Barcelona first-team players participated in the international matches played this Sunday. Pedri converted the decisive penalty that secured Spain's qualification, and LAMINE followed up with another iconic goal, while Araujo could be sent off before flying to Bolivia. FC Barcelona's international players continue to make waves in their matches with their national teams. Pedri played a key role in Spain's qualification for the Nations League final, converting the decisive penalty against the Netherlands. A match in which LAMINE scored another iconic goal in extra time. Koundé also qualified with France and will face Spain in the Nations League semifinals. Araujo, meanwhile, could be another Bielsa player to be left out before Uruguay embark on their trip to Bolivia. LAMINE YAMAL, straight to the point. The photo of Van der Vaart with his pants down on his social media. The former Real Madrid player challenged the Barcelona player with an unfortunate criticism. It had already been seen celebrating his superb goal on the pitch during the Spain and Netherlands match, and was confirmed directly on his Instagram with a resounding response from Ferran, lower them a little more. The Spanish football team was also favored by Rafael van der Vaart, who is 42 years old, who broke up the game after a long time and allowed Andres Iniesta to score as the player in the World Cup of South Africa 2010 in Spain in the final before the South African country. The ex-centrocampista of Real Madrid between 2008 and 2010, and of Real Betis in the 2015-16 was his favorite. He retired and commented on the Dutch NOS chain. For example, motivating LAMINE YAMAL, Barça star of 17 years, and of the Spanish selection, with literary and free criticism. Because of the fact that he did not have the habit, LAMINE YAMAL dedicated it to his victory in the Nations League, which ended 3-3, 5-4 in penalties for Spain. Ya lo hizo en el césped, bajándose ligeramente las pants en la celebration, secundado por Nico Williams. And then, on your Instagram page, you're already on your rodeos, posting the image of these low pants alongside Van der Vaart's photo and the following text: Bad pants, a goal, penalti fallado y en semifinales. He 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 he, vamos España. It was clear that LAMINE YAMAL, as he followed French Adrien Rabiot in the Eurocopa, was attuned to comments that went viral, so they were aroused for extra motivation. Of Van der Vaart, following the 2-2 of the Ida in Rotterdam, he came to decide that parecía that Yamal did not feel good enfrentarse en jato. Son cosas en las que me fijo, veo cosas que me empiezan a molestar un poco. Pants is a little low, no esforzarse mucho. Gesture is a little superficiales, is when you say this. If you're young, you should be content for every minute that you play with Spain. Y el domingo tuvo la respuesta. Therefore, our members of Barça and the selection, we applaud our publication in the social network. Fermín, Fort, Cucurella, the Madridista, Fortea. And Ferran summed up his messages of more immediate form. Bájatelos un poco más, por favor. Pedri said, "We're a little tired, but we're Barça, and we're going to give it our all." After the Spain-Netherlands match was decided on penalties, the midfielder expressed his resignation to playing the postponed match against Osasuna on Thursday, with little rest for some players. If it's decided that way, we'll do it. After scoring the decisive penalty for the Spanish team against the Netherlands, 3-3, 5-4, to qualify for the Nations League Final Four, Pedri Gonzalez has already spoken on Barça key, not forgetting that this week he has two crucial matches at Montjuic to stay top of La Liga on Thursday, forced by the Federation. Barça Osasuna at 9 p.m., postponed to its scheduled date. And on Sunday, Barça Girona at 4:15 p.m. We're a little tired, but we mustn't forget that we are Barça. If we decide to play on Thursday, we'll do it and give everything to win La Liga, said the Canary Islands midfielder. A starter last Thursday in Rotterdam. He was a substitute on Sunday in Valencia, coming on in the 84th minute. But he also had to play an extra time that was as intense as it was absurd at this stage of the season. The match was finally decided on penalties. Thanks for watching. Thanks also to those who took 2 seconds to give it a thumbs up, and the comment to reference it helps the channel enormously. Don't hesitate to subscribe and activate the bell if you haven't already. Thanks again, keep up the good work, and see you soon for a new video.